Welcome back, everyone. Ears here. September. We need to get this wheat planted in this field over here. So need to. No, nothing good. Need cedar. I don't really need that big of a cedar for that. I really don't. I do have a massive machine to pull it, but I don't need that big of a cedar. Just looking at the moment. Guess we'll rent this, and it does do this fertilizer and feeding at the same time. So a lot less lease it, money in it, because it's not that big of a field. Now where did we leave big? Left it all the way over here. That's a good thing. Hear that pig squeal at me. Don't have far to go. I thought I left it in the yard. Oh well. Lose my mind. Losing my mind. I guess they needed it for a while, so I left it there. Let's see if we can get this bag of seeds. Finally. I don't know if not. Yes, there. It's let us get it finally. Finally. Last time it would just only gave us like 200 out of it. Then it gave us a little bit more out of it and quit giving it to us. And then it just couldn't get no more out of it. But that seed bag is finally gone. Another thing I'm thinking about. I know what I forgot. This one does not. So I'm gonna have to with that one. We don't do many cultivators. I'm gonna have to cultivate. Why get 4 meters, 5 meters? This right here is the better deal. I'm gonna get that on the lease. And I didn't save me really. I did save probably about a few thousand. I think that one seeder that I have been using is about 5,000-6,000 a lease. For that little field, I do not, blah, 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 if I can spit it all out. Do not need it. I really don't. No, I don't. So we got to go back to town. That cultivator. Well, it's pretty much, it's more of a spade is what it looked like than a cultivator. But there's also a few other things I'm going to have to do. I might as well go ahead and do it. Get these seeds in here. I got plenty of seeds around. Now let's detach it here. And I'm going to head back to the store. In addition, we still got to do some contracts. And as we got my helper, my hired help, I'm going to take this and drive this over for him. Actually, I won't have to drive it. Let's do this right here. Create a job, field work. There. Start job. Told you what to do. Now you can go off and go take care of it for us while we work on this field. Yes, quite a big tractor, a lot of horsepower for this little bitty thing, but what we're going to have to use is all we got. But we're working towards not having to use this big and all the time. That is our real big goal now, right now. So we're gonna need a different workhorse. We really, truly do. I was gonna buy a field at first, but more and more, especially after I repaired this. When I repaired it, it really wasn't fully done, and it was 40,000 at that time. It'd be more this time. So, yeah. Got a bunch of rocks in this field. Bunch of stones. Oh, damaged greenhouse. Oh no. No, I did not damage my brand new greenhouse. It will be, it should be okay. Tail whip. Tail whip is strong with that corner back there. It is. But we do got one more cut out of that field. One more. And then we can start getting it ready to turn over to the next crop that it gets. Which won't be till April when we'll plant it. But I did promise to the end of this year with that just being a grass field. And it helped us out tremendously. It has. Really has helped us out. Has helped us progress. It's gotten us a lot closer to getting a second tractor, at which we need. Desperately need a second tractor. Yes, even though it's going to be a medium tractor, maintenance cost will be a lot lower for two reasons. One, it's a medium tractor. Two, it'll be brand new. So the loss on maintenance loss. Ooh, almost did it. Almost got my water tank. The drop on the maintenance will not be nowhere near as bad. It'll be brand new. We can work it to death. Probably until I get more fields. I'm not gonna buy a seeder until I get a couple more fields. I can always lease them. They're not bad, especially if it's a small field like these fields right here. I think that right there. But that big field over there, that small thing, even with a little bigger one, does take quite some time to seed it. Yes, and I know it's been a while since I've seeded it, but still does. We got our own field work to do. And as you can see, pay attention up at the top right corner, he made it to the field and he is working on his own. That he did great, and he is completing it. Some stones in this field, but there's not a ton of them. I do need to start doing, which I'm a good ways off, but I do need to do several of the stone picking on. Just find a place to dump it here on this farm. That way I can have an abundant storage of it for when I buy the cement factory. Oh, I hit it that time. I can start making cement. Yes. That's something. But first off, we gotta get the tractor. I guess put a front loader on it for now, attachment to where I can use a front loader. 'Cause I need a front loader, really do. Then I need a trailer. Because I'm going to take our little small trailer right now and turn it into a flatbed. When that gets turned into a flatbed, we'll need a trailer. Yes, I'm surprised I have made it this long. With just that little bitty. It's a good truck. It is good. I will tell you that I really like it, and that's, I'll be straight up. There's another reason why I've been holding off on trailers. I could have bought a trailer a long time ago, and I found there was some nice ones that come in on the sale. I just like that truck so much. I do. I really do. I kind of wish there was a bigger capacity size one of it. Do wish, or I'd have it by now. Just such a good little truck to have. Fast. Capacity, yeah, it's low capacity, but the speed pretty much doubles capacity. Where you're driving 24 to 36 mile an hour tractor pulling a trailer, it's twice the amount, holds twice the amount where you can drive 50 to 70 mile an hour to get to point A to point B. In that retrospect, about the same as a 1500 liter, 15,000 liter, because you can get back and forth so much faster. But that does mean more trips. More trips, it's okay. You do want to get as much as you can in one trip. And till this time, retire it as a, and if we need something trailer real fast, as long as we have it, turn it to flatbed. We've already paid for the grain bed on it. We can always revert it back real fast if we need it. So, retrospect, good overall truck, and it worked great for a flatbed. Transferring all the produce and the non-one honey pallet we've gotten in, it's like season 3, year 3, year 4. I can't remember how many years it's been since we've been here. But it's been several years. We're going to do wheat. Don't take out the rentals with the rental. Let's get it done. Get it seated. He's at 91%. I'm getting off my field. Really am. Oh. Thing does turn really hard. Now I gotta get my tractor kind of straightened up. Throw the manhandle that cedar. Yes, you can. Not like I got so much more horsepower than it requires. About 300 more horsepower than this thing actually requires for pulling it. So, yeah, that's the thing. This thing ain't good, and I'll be honest with you, it's a good little tractor, horsepower. But when you need to back stuff up with its wagging tail, see, he just wags its tail at you. That right there, it makes it backing up a lot harder than what it should be. Thing straightened up, done. Like when now I'm trying to get it. Oh well, best I can do. Best I can do with this. Not a solid body pushing it back. So he is done with that. So let me get this up here. I'd just be better off just to circle around. I really will. I won't be goofing off and messing around. Now, if I turn him loose on this field, especially on the headlands, he's going to have a hard time because we're really close to the greenhouse. Yes, we are. So he'll have a hard time. He'll probably get stuck and hit it and hit everything and tear everything up. You have to pay to rebuild it and get it all going again. Yeah. And we don't want that. Now going into Grandpa's field, I'm not worried about it. He's just gonna let it. He will be alright. Me just nipping in his little edge. I'm not going completely in it and driving all over his stuff. So he will be okay. But we don't do much seeding. We don't. We really haven't had no real reason to. That's just been plowed. I'm not worried about driving in that one because it's just a freshly plowed field. It's hard to tell Non-seed, seed, non-seeded, you barely tell the difference in the lines, where you've been and where you haven't. Very narrow in the difference. Right there, you can't even tell the difference right there. Now that's 2 done. How many did it say it wants done? 4? 4. Let's get him. No field found my hind end. How dare him tell me there's no field and you're sitting in one? Why he's doing that? Going over here. Complete that. Pick up another one. Borrow items because I can borrow them. And we're gonna go do this one while he's finishing that field. We do have to do some fertilizing. Get the fertilizing on that field. Herbicide on that field. We do not want the weeds. Trying to get as close as we can, as much money as we can, so we can get our new tractor sooner than later. We're a lot closer. We're closer. 185. They said we need 245 or 235. Excuse me. 234 or 500 base version. We probably need a little bit more than that, because if we put a front load attachment, probably get a front loader, stuff like that. Need to get it. And those are necessities that we should have had a long time ago that I haven't done. There's been a few tractors I did not buy and sell. I bought other things instead. But I'm glad I got the harvester first, because I mean, if I had all the tractor equipment, harvester, leasing the harvester would be the most. And if I was leasing harvesters, I wouldn't go for such a little harvester. I'd go with a lot bigger one. Cut through here, because you've seen a lot of my, especially the past few episodes, how many times I'm getting hit in these roads and people pulling out in front of me and not caring about me coming down the road. It has been insane, enough to drive a man crazy. Yes. And I do that sometimes in real life. Yeah. Get through a parking lot just to get to another place. Get to pass a stop sign or a stoplight. I do it all the time in one place, just so I don't have to do stoplights, bam, bam, and then where I turn, sit. 90% of the time you have to sit and wait 5-10 minutes, or you can cut through a parking lot and miss both stoplights and not have to sit and wait. I do that. How mean of me, I know. Go ahead and say it. These, like I say, these right here is one of my favorite jobs to do. Quick. You're flying up and down the fields with these things. I wish we had a bigger one. And that made a bigger one. Twice its size. Just imagine going 15 mile an hour with one that's twice the length of this. Man. Doing these hoeing jobs would be great. Easy. Pretty easy to do them. Can get some humongous big old weeders to do this, but go slow. You're doing it about 7 mile an hour versus, come on, you can pull this hill. You can do it. You can pull it. Yes, you can. But overall, the best contracts to do, if, and it's a big if you're good at using the log, loading the logs and stuff with the borrowed stuff. Now, if you have a front loader or your own logging equipment, it would be the easiest job in period, hands down. Get your telehandler, have your trailer for the logs, and go to town it, and they're up all the time. And they don't pay. They're I think the littlest I've seen is like 8,000. They go from anywhere from 8 to 15, and I think up to 20. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have seen about a $20,000 one. Then you have your own stuff, and the easiest way to load them, telehandler, load them, drop them in your trailer, and go. The money that you could rake in doing contracts that way would be insane. Because pretty much as soon as you do one, another one's up. Always wanting logs moved. Always. So, be a good thing. We're already 70% completed with this one. He's probably halfway done with seeding that field. Probably he's hinting back since I'm not there, taking 10 breaks, sipping on the coffee and the tea, and talking to Grandpa. Grandpa's probably just be bringing him food out there and telling him, "Come on, just take a break. Come on now, let's go drink some coffee." Oh, he's gone. He, I can just see it now. He's not here. He's paying you by the hour. Let's just sit here and talk, and he just can pay you. I can see him doing that. I really can. I do it to my son. Just for fun. Because he'd do it to me. He really would. Yep. Done do it back. I do it to him. It's all for fun. Yes, it is. That one is done. Keep looking at those because I'm looking at the future. 10,000. But I just cannot stand that one. So let's see how far he has gotten. Are you serious? Are you absolutely flipping serious. I told you, Grandpa had him talking. They've been drinking tea. I was right. I told you what he was doing. 100% right. Sipping on some tea. You want it did it done right, do it yourself. Go over and drink some more tea with Grandpa. Yeesh. Come on. Not like anything was blocking him. He could have kept turning. Game said he was can't go no more because he was 5 feet from an object, and he could have kept turning. It wasn't blocking his radius. Paying you to do a job and you're drinking coffee. You need to learn to drink the coffee and work at the same time. Well, and he said it. That's a lost art. Talking and working together, or drinking and working, stuff like that is a lost art. It really is. I've dealt with that on a daily basis. People has lost how to sit there and talk to one of each other and work at the same time. They really have lost that. Something gone times. I don't know. Have to deal with it all the time. A lost art. I should have went down that way, and I'll just do it like it. And get these. Don't know how many times when people are working together and doing a job, and once they get to talking, they just gotta stop and just talk for 20, 30, 45 minutes before they even start any work, and they'll work a little bit and stop and talk again. Don't know how to talk. Try to explain them. You can move your mouth and talk to one another as you're working. Look at you like it's something new. It's something that's never been impossible. Is how they look at you. Completely impossible. I had no idea, had no clue how to do that. It's true. It is very, very true. One last little section right there. And I think I have a little bit up top. This will be done. Then we gotta fertilize it. Right here. All that is done. Get it with our seed stash. Don't tell nobody about our stash here. That is done. Let's go into our vehicles. Barriers are that. Let's turn that. Turn. All that is done. Now we gotta hook up fertilizer. Now let's look. I do have barley. It is December. I cannot remember if I sold that barley, if I kept it. That is bad. It's very bad that I. No field detected. No field. Now, how about now? Okay. So, gonna have to have one little bitty one. Well, I might not have. It's just up and down. Down and up. Whichever way you want to look at it. Put on the brakes. Ah, too much, too much, too much, too much. Go in Grandpa's field here. Missed that little corner. Turn it up. Get her straightened up. Turn it on. Get the little areas that I missed. Yeah, I can't wait till they add precision farming back. I miss precision farming. I really do. That is done. We're going to have to leave this over here, because we're going to need it tomorrow or next month. Go and hook at and hook at. A lot of work done in this field today. This thing too. You talk about something that's too big for a small field. About as big as a field. Give it a hug. Give it a hug. Come on now, let's get myself straightened up. Make sure we get the weeds. I don't know if this works in 25 like it did in 22. Hope it does. I really hope it does. Oh, I missed the edges. Oh well. Whip it around. Whip it. Whip it good. Take it easy, because you can lose it big time. Yeah, I do hope it works. Did that center fertilize? Did have. Did go over it, but it doesn't look like it has been. Doesn't look like it was fertilized, so I'll have to check it. Once we get done, I'll go over and look at it. Run under it. Yeah. Had to make sure. Now, does that work? We will find out next month. A lot of people probably forgot we even had this thing. Been put in the shed for so long. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, it's been in the shed for a good while. We hadn't used it in a while. See if anything new, simple I can do. Hoeing. Oh, yeah, there's another hoeing job. 38. Down at 78. And it's yes. We can do them. More money means quicker we get to it. I love these. Like I say, these are the easiest things to do for now. Quick and easy. 2 of them we can get, and we really ain't got nothing to sell until we really get that silage. So let's do this. We need to go here. Great job, field work. Start. So he's off to the races. Now I'm going to take this one. Identical to his setup. I'll go finish this one, then take over for him. This one's 81. This is not far. I should have had him do this and then me do the other one. I should have, because he wouldn't have had far to go. He wouldn't have had far to go. Drive up into the field. He's blocked. Which court, if he's reading the map, it is straight. He was drinking a little too much, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. He had a little bit too much to drink. They just need to stay on the main roads. Yes, they do. I'm not gonna pull out in front of you, dude. You're fine. Well, you're one of the few that hasn't been eyeing me here lately. I have to get past that tree. Ready to go. Get this done. That way we can make some money and get a lot closer to our goal. Another pretty much 10,000, so it brings us to 198. We gotta make money somehow, since we do not have any income besides the greenhouse. It's not bringing in a whole lot, but it's bringing in money. It's getting us closer to our goal. But this is a way to us get even closer. And yes, I do a lot of hoeing jobs, but they're the simplest. And the bigger the field, are faster. They're pretty fast. Like, so you can go, I've said it 1,000 times, running at 15 miles an hour, running this field versus 7 and all that other good stuff. Weeding wouldn't be so bad if you could go a little bit faster. Weeding. This is okay. How this thing? Run up here. Start with this and right here, and work our way down. Work our way down. If it had something growing, I wouldn't be using it. Not saying it's a bad thing. GPS is a great addition, and I've used it. It's like right here. I'm not using the steering assist. I'm just using the line to help me know where I've been. You can't tell where you've been, especially doing it this. Starting to rain. Better stay inside before I get wet. Don't want to get wet. They were down. Did I hit the wrong button? I did. I might have hit V. when I went to hit C. I might have tapped it. I might have grazed V as I hit C and didn't realize I picked it up. Sometimes there's a reason why I don't pick them up sometimes. I tend to forget to lay it down. I do. But he beat me. Yes, he is. He's at 76. I'm at 61. Not gonna work. He does have a smaller field though. I can't let my helper beat me. No, we can't. Only way to catch up to him is in the turns for the same speed. I just gotta out brake him and out turn him. Yes, gotta out brake him and out turn him. Beat him. Yes. Yeah, I don't look much back at this one because you can't really see much if you look back. Watch me just goofing off and playing around here made it to where I have to go back over the whole field. Still got 15% in this line and that line. So I think I did screw up. I think I know where I did it at. I believe I did. I'm not sure. It is what I get for goofing off. What I get for goofing off. He beat me anyway. Huh, pushed it to the end. We lost still to my helper. We did. 194. Good, nice rainy day. Cool weather, rain. Then I had to walk back to the farm. Oh well. Well, don't forget, if you're new to this channel, that subscribe button also gives us a thumbs up, like. It would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.